I'm trying to make this video, and I don't know, YouTube didn't allow me to upload. It kept disconnecting me because I kept putting pro-Trump thumbnail. So I voted for it. Then I put a picture of Biden, and here I am. But I did not vote for Biden. Please, don't let that title misfool you. And I'm probably gonna get a lot of thumbs down because people think or are gonna think that I voted for Biden, but that's not the case. I did it just to get by the YouTube censorship. But ladies and gentlemen, today I went out and voted. I know 4 years ago I was on Facebook Live when I was voting. I was excited. I was one of those YouTube IRLers, all throughout the whole election last year. IRLing the rallies. You guys saw me. I was IRLing the rallies. You guys saw me. And that's how I got my little fame back in 2016. And that's when Latino Heat became after the elections of 2016. So I think it was 2017 Legal Latino Heat was born from that viral video at the subway. Other than that, before that, I was just a regular guy working, voted for Trump, excited, and don't let the title. I did not vote for Biden, so don't get don't get confused, ladies and gentlemen. Maurice Doug, what's up? Josh Walsh, Legal Latino, he 2024. Eh, no politics, but we'll see what happens today. I am nervous. I'm anxious. I just cracked open a beer right now because I'm very anxious and nervous. I just need to before revenge is assist. But ladies and gentlemen, I voted for Trump. Even if I was gonna vote for Biden, let's just say hypothetically speaking, there was no way in hell I would feel comfortable voting for Biden. I would feel guilty. I don't want to be a part of that. Either win or lose, I voted for Trump. And I spoke to my chiropractor today, big Trump guy. We were talking today. He told me something very, very important that his friend, like his priest, said or something. He's like, no matter who wins tonight, that's the way God wants it. Whether the end of the world's gonna come because Joe Biden is president, or we're gonna prolong the second coming. God's plan. It is what it is. So because we're not gonna go riot, right? Trump loses, we're not gonna go riot tonight. What's up, Heidi? I already knew he didn't vote for Biden. So even you, Maurice, you guys know I was not excited about Trump. I didn't make any Trump videos for the past couple of years. I wasn't wearing the Trump flag, the red MAGA hat. I wasn't excited. I wasn't. Then the riots started happening, and I'm like, I cannot let Biden win. I cannot let Kamala Harris become the next president of the United States. What's up, Gina Patriot? I cannot allow that. I will feel guilty. My kids, my nephew, I cannot let them, no, oh, dad, you voted for Biden and now we're screwed. Listen, Trump is not the best, right? But man, that dance that he does, the YMCA dance that he does, is pretty. That got my vote. I'm sorry. He kind of won me over with that. The way he speaks is charismatic. He makes fun of Joe Biden with his little aviators, that kind of stuff. Those little things. I was going in as a normal voter, as a normie. I didn't want to go, yeah, I'm voting for Trump no matter what he does, because I wasn't happy with the stuff that he was doing. But then I started watching his rallies again. Trump won me over. He won me over. And that's why I got up early and went to vote. You know what? He won me over. And that's what I wanted. I want to be won over. If Joe Biden can, it, you listen to him speak. We're going to get affordable. Suffer. What's up, Shakes, Genia? Um, Biden, you cannot vote. And Kamala, she only speaks for like 10 minutes. And the first 15 minutes, she's like, hey, what's up, Philadelphia? Shout out to Philadelphia. I'm glad to be here in Philadelphia. Oh my God, it's so beautiful here in Philadelphia. All she did was just kill the clock. Because she's already thinking, Tuesday, I'm going to become president. The Democrats, even their presentation, let's say I went to a Democratic rally, their sound is whack. It's always even if Obama's there, the former president, it looks ghetto, it looks tacky, it looks cheap. All these things that the Democrats present, they're not presentable. You look at class. I mean, you look at Trump's rally, they're classy, they're 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 like mature. Even though he does a little dance, he's throwing hats. It's a rally. It's like wow, like I want to be there. The excitement. But you go to a Kamala Biden rally, you got cars beeping. I don't want to be somewhere where there's a bunch of cars beeping. How annoying is that? And their system doesn't work, and they say they go through the radio. That's just complicated, man. I just rather be in the cold. waiting for them. Thank you for the thumbs up, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for the thumbs up. But I wanted to make this one final video before the results come out. And I just want to say how I felt today. It felt good to vote. It's probably like the third time I voted. I voted for Obama once. I voted for Obama. Then I voted for that piece of garbage Mitt Romney. Then I voted for Trump, and then Trump again. But I think the worst vote that I probably did was probably Mitt Romney, because he was such a fucking loser. He was such a loser, that Mitt Romney guy. The thing about the thing about I've never met a poor Republican, because Republicans take care of themselves. I told this to somebody. You notice that poor people vote Democrat because they like to be poor. People on welfare like to be on welfare. They like to keep voting Democrat. No. And then you have the rich liberals. You have two kinds of Democrats. You got the rich, uber rich liberals that keep voting Democrat because they own places like New York City, California, like the rich liberals. They love that. They love poor people, and they love being rich. That's what Democrats love. That they use blacks and Hispanics. Blacks and Hispanics have low IQs. Even Joe Biden said that himself. Joe Biden said Hispanics are right. Hispanics, we work. We go out to work. You know, that's why we immigrate into this country. You go everywhere now. Who's working McDonald's? Hispanics. They don't speak English, but they could get an order right. I'm not, it's the truth, ladies and gentlemen. There's no more teenage kids working. They're all doing TikTok videos or IRLing or doing drugs or doing something stupid. They're not working at McDonald's. They're not working at Popeyes. It's Hispanic people that are working there. And, you got your Americans here and there, but it's mostly Hispanic people. Walmarts. Look at Walmarts. Look what's going on. You got to see what's really going on. Why do you think Walmart, I think they donated a lot of money to have immigrants come in, the visas, the AB1 visa, something like that. So immigrants could come in and work for cheap, because Americans are not going to work for that low. So you know what? Well, let's bring other people in so they can work for that low. That's that's how you have all these unions. It's just crazy, folks. If you start logical, same thing with the polls. The polls are always saying the Democrats always win. Every poll, Democrats are always winning. So people that don't know much about politics are going to vote for the winner. People think this is like a Super Bowl today. Oh, even though I have a Bud Light. I kid you not, 2016, there's videos out there. I was on the media, how we celebrated. I was genuine. 2016, I was out there with a group of patriots. My first time. We were out there till like 3 in the morning. 3 in the morning. Thank you, Chris, Battle Sox. Thank you, Dan B. Um, I was out 2016 up to 3 in the tonight. I'm not gonna be out there. I'm gonna be home. I don't want to be caught out in no riots. But in 2016, it was different because we were like the silent majority. We just came out. Boom. Programs keep the inner city poor. The inner city loves to be poor. You go to any inner city. I go to New York. Right now, New York is boarded up. There's trash everywhere. Nobody's working. Bums, homeless people everywhere. New York City, from last year to this year, has gone down. You thought Skid Row in California was bad? Come to New York. Go look at New York. That place is shitty. Man, I go there to visit. I live close to New York. I don't live in New York anymore. I live close by in the swing state. I wish I would have just voted in my swing state, but I did vote in New York. I forgot to change the whole registration shit. That was my bad. That was my fault. Me being lazy. But I regret it, so I had to come back here and vote. But I hate this place. I left. Gotta stay out of it. But when I come here, it's potholes. It's dirty. It's sad. Because when I left New York, it wasn't like this. Now it's just dawn. But, hopefully this state doesn't turn blue. If it does, I'm going to be very, very, very disappointed. And then it's probably my fault. Imagine the state loses by one vote, and then it's my fault because I voted in New York instead of voting here in Pennsylvania. Oh, shit, I should. I fucked up. That's my fault. But this is the way it is. You got to have liberty. Why would you want to live in New York paying $1,500 for a closet, a quote unquote studio? Man, they're like 400 square feet. You're living on top of rats. people living on top of you. You might get shot. You might get pushed onto the train. You might get raped. That's going on in New York City, the greatest city in the world. That's what's going on over there. It's destroyed. It's horrible. It's like back in the 80s, 90s. Like, oh, don't go out at night. Something could bad happen. So you gotta look into that, ladies and gentlemen. Folks, if you haven't voted yet, go out and vote. It'll make you feel good. I mean, even if you have to wait in line for a few minutes, just go out and vote. Do your part. Don't be left out. Whether it's Biden or Trump, just vote. Don't be left out. If you vote, then you can argue with me. I have that rule. If you don't vote, don't talk to me about politics. Because if you didn't put your input, you didn't do your civic duties, you didn't do that one thing as a citizen to do, and you didn't do it, then that you should be a part of it. Don't complain. So if Trump loses, then I mean I doubt it. I doubt it, ladies and gentlemen. I doubt that Trump would lose, but there's a little piece of me that he might because of all the cheating and the corruption. Don't. I hope not. That's the problem. Like in 2016, I had hope that Trump was gonna win, and then when he was announced, it was like whoa, and now it's just like nervous and anxious because we don't know what's gonna happen. Is our votes really gonna count? Are they corrupted? Are they gonna screw us over? I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. We will soon find out. We probably won't even find out tonight who's president. We're probably gonna have to wait a week or two, or wait till Nancy Pelosi stops being president. Imagine that stuff. That's why all of this stuff, it was to confuse us. Russia, this, COVID. They threw. I think I made a video. They threw everything at us this year, ladies and gentlemen. Look at you. It's like we were gladiators. Remember that show Gladiators? You had to run through the obstacle course, people throwing those tennis balls at you, and you had to make it, and then you got to fight the guy on the pillar, and he knocks you down with that thing in his, with the thing with the cushion on the sides. I don't know what it's called. With the cotton swabs. You know those cotton swabs, that gladiators? That's what they did to us this year as Americans. They threw a pandemic at us. They threw everything but the kitchen sink at us. And we finally made it to election day. Hopefully, hopefully we all make the right decision and elect Trump. I honestly think that is the right decision because there's no way in hell anybody could vote for Biden. He can't even speak. It's he's an empty vessel. He's just like a Trojan horse, just there. And Kamala's Kamala is gonna be there. Her Joker laugh. That's how Kamala laughs. Do you imagine her as a president? Do you imagine Kamala during a 9/11? Hey, Madam President, two planes hit the World Trade Center. We're here as Americans together. We're gonna fight terror. That's what she's gonna do. That's what Kamala's gonna do. She's gonna be laughing because she's nervous, cackling, being all. She's ghetto. I'm sorry. Kamala is ghetto. She's not even. She's fake ghetto. She acts ghetto, but she's not ghetto. She's a wannabe ghetto, but she's not. It's just I've watched Kamala Harris rallies and Joe Biden rallies for me to say this. Like as a normal person, I don't know who I'm gonna vote for, and Trump won me over in those rallies. Before you go vote, you haven't voted yet. Watch Kamala rally and watch a Biden rally. Don't worry about that. If you want to watch a Trump rally, they're long. I don't know, but Kamala, just give Kamala 5 minutes. What's up, Hydra Nation? What's up, Andrew Russo? So give Kamala a 5 minute. Watch her rallies. Watch her rallies and watch her laugh when they ask her real questions. Hey, Kamala, what are you gonna do to save the healthcare? Oh, I listen to hip hop. That's what she. I'm a black woman that listens to hip hop. That's her answers to everything. She tries to be cool. Um, as you see on my thumbnail, I use 2 Chainz. I voted for, and it says Biden. But they brought up the rapper 2 Chainz, who hasn't had a song out in like since the last election. 2 Chainz. I think 8 years he hasn't had a song since Obama was president, because he made that song 2 terms. 2 Chains made that 2 terms for Obama. Hey, 2 terms. I think that was 2012. So he hasn't made a song in 8 years. 2 Chains, and they bring him out. They bring out Lady Gaga. Where's Jay-Z? Where's LeBron James? How come they didn't come out this year? Where's Michelle Obama? How come Michelle Obama didn't come out? Didn't come out to help out Biden. You see, they brought out Lady Gaga. Lady Gaga's a puppet. She doesn't even make music. She's just there like, She's, disgusting. Her father owns a restaurant in New York at the Grand Central Terminal. He had to shut down his business because he couldn't pay $100,000 of rent. Nice, Andrew Russo. Nice. That's we're gonna need that tonight. Um, and yeah, it's pretty much right, ladies and gentlemen. Right? I'm glad you guys voted. Thank you for the thumbs up. Oh, 19 thumbs up. Either you guys think I voted for Biden, or you're happy that I didn't. You guys give me a thumbs up. I really appreciate the thumbs up, ladies and gentlemen. ROTC is about to start at 4 o'clock. I'm going to go catch those guys out, but I just wanted to let my thoughts out before I relax, watch those guys laugh, and then after that show, the election time starts. I'll probably go on live after, maybe later on tonight, during the election, just to talk. I'm just documenting my thoughts here on this channel. I don't show my face. I don't show any of that stuff because this is mostly like just documenting my thoughts. If you guys go to my older videos, I was bashing Trump because I wasn't happy, and then it just transformed the way just you change. So I just wanted to document that stuff. There's nothing wrong with that. We're humans, right? You could hate somebody and then love them again. That's the way it is. You could love, hate, whatever it is. But there's no way, no way. Even if I hated Trump, that I would have voted for Biden. There's no way. You cannot vote for Biden. You cannot. It's. I'm sorry. If it was Obama running against Trump, I understand. But like, all right, I get it. Obama's cool. He's hip. He could make a 3-pointer and make it a TikTok video. That's all what he's good for, right? That's what Obama does. He's one of those social media presidents. I understand why he could beat Trump. Even Michelle Obama. Remember, I thought Michelle Obama was running. I think she would have beaten Trump. But there's no way that Biden it could beat Trump. And Trump said it today. He's like, I plan to win. He said it. He's like, I'm not playing. Trump said, I plan to win. I'm because he's like, how can I lose to Joe Biden? If I lose to Joe Biden, I don't deserve to be president. And that's a bold ass statement from a confident man, a boss that's competitive. See, that's why I voted for Trump. The man got balls. The man says it like it is. Even though when he goes back to being president, he's going to be controlled again. But the campaign Trump that we just saw the past few months, him on the rallies, surviving COVID, that's the kind of stuff that won me over. And I woke up today and said, I can't wait to vote for Trump. And that's one of some of the reasons that I got up today excited to vote for Trump. If I was supposed to vote for Biden, I would have dragged myself. I would have probably had a gun to my mouth, and then I would have said, "Nah, I have to go vote. Put the gun down and go vote." Because I think that's what a Biden supporter was doing this morning, right? I don't know, because those people are sad. Biden supporters are sad people. Oh, they say they're for blacks and Hispanics, but then they see me with a Trump hat and they call me a racist, a trait. Like, what are you guys, idiots? I'm Hispanic. I'm brown. Idiots, these white liberals, man. Idiots, I swear. They're a bunch of idiots. We know about Kushner, but what you gonna do, huh? Thank you, Ivan Castillo. Exactly that. We know once Trump wins, Kushner's gonna be president again. So, but I rather I'd rather be Israel first than be China first. So let's go for Trump. Trump 2020, ladies and gentlemen. Go out there and vote. I'll catch you guys later. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure you give me a thumbs up. Catch Revenge of the Sis. I think it starts like in 5 minutes. And I'll catch you guys later. Good luck, everybody. And let's see. Let's celebrate tonight, hopefully. Let's celebrate it. Thank you, everybody. You give a shout out before I go. Gina. Thank you. Rocket Man, Rocky Matrix. Ivan Castillo. Hydra Nation, Andrew Russo. Who else was in the chat? Giving you guys some shout. What else? What? Ivan, Hazy Claus, Dan B. You want a shout out? Give me a Vic H. Shakes M. Who else was in the chat today? You want a shout out? Just comment. And Maurice Delk, T Rod, and John Webb. And good luck today. Oh, CIA Bog, shout out. Paula R. And thank you for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Let's go watch Revenge of the Sis and then go watch the elections later. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Have a good day.